Hi there, this is BB. So I took a shower today. I bought new body wash and shampoo, and it's like gel. You know when you buy gel shampoo, body wash, it's gel, right? Body, it's gel, but it's a smooth. This is coming out in clumps. The consistency is thicker, in blobs, pluck, pluck, pluck. This is not smooth like when it's like it's clumping almost. It was never that way until now. If I go in the store and I look at the same one and I were to buy it and pour it right there in a container in the store, you'll see how smooth it is. You'll see how smooth it is. I came out the shower today and it could smell. It smells like alcohol. It smells like alcohol. And when I sleep, there's something again. Like remember, I think a couple of years ago I had said this. Something that pulls you out of your sleep. It's like something explodes over somewhere in your head, and you feel like you're being pulled out of your sleep. They've done it to me again, but they have it on different parts of my body, and it hurts like fucking hell. It pulls you out of your sleep. If I were to cut my hair low, which I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to cut my hair very low. Almost like a man. I want to see what my scalp looks like. If there are scabs or what looks like marks all over. If there are, then I'm going to have to go to my doctor and get a police report filed because something isn't right here. I've been saying this since 2020. I noticed this. I've been saying it. And with that being said, it's like I worked for 3 hours online. That's what I could get for this week, for today, and I did it, and it was good. I was very windy. I couldn't really have my window open because this just I feel like whatever this is, it draws smells to you. It's either that, like stuff in the air, it's pulling it. Odor packets in the air. You ever notice, like when you cook, you go in certain parts of your house, it's more pungent. Not necessarily the kitchen, but it's more pungent than others. Well, that's what's happening. It's like pockets of this, the odor stays, and whatever this is, it pulls everything to you. Either that, or it's the easier explanation would be it's just messing with something in your nose and causing you to be ultra sensitive to the smells around you. And since this is a building that is enclosed and the windows, for some reason, the guy opened it a couple of days ago. I'm trying to keep it open. The people are just, they don't know what I go through though, so I can't help it. If it's not the fucking people themselves who are doing this to me is keeping it open, I'll be closing it after me, then I'll be darned. But I've been trying to keep it open, like to just get this airflow going. Just to get that airflow, because it's almost his 21st of April. If the guy, it was screwed shut. If he opened it, then he must see it. It's okay to have the window open. But they don't know what I go through, and I'm smelling natural gas as well. And I tell you, it feels like my flesh inside is quivering and cracking. They're like skin tear, like tears, tissue tears all over. All over. And with that being said, as soon as I finish working, they start off. Now, there is there's somebody named Bobby that run my stepmother's family. I tell you, I don't know what the fuck my dad stepped into. I don't know. I don't know what he stepped into. I have no fucking idea what he stepped into. I noticed like my eye seems to be like it's closing a little, like this. There's a heaviness on this eyelid. That's another thing. If they can, the more they can fuck your body up, the more they can destroy your body. That's like a win for them. because they are here to fortify themselves and to show God that I'm sassing them. I'm speaking out, I'm speaking for my rights, and they call that I should just shut my mouth and take it like a woman. I've had these women back in 2022 saying, "You don't like that gal?" That's what they say. That's how they would say it. You don't like that, and in my mind it's like the men are touching you. You don't like that, like she's trying to say, well, somebody did that to her. I didn't. I didn't fucking do it. I don't know. I did not know about gang stalking until 2020. I promise you, I didn't know. And they're saying, you don't like that gal? That's Guyanese. Well, she's trying to say one of two things. It's either she's getting back at me for something, or somebody gang stalked her. And she thought it was me. And she knows by now it isn't me, but this doesn't stop. Well, now they've gone too far, haven't they? They've gone too far, so they can't stop now. They have to kill me. How many people have they done this to before? Where they put themselves in a place where they have to kill the person. Let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, after 4 years, their intentions are very, very clear. They want me dead. Those stamps are worth a lot of... This is where all the fear is coming around. Either that, or they did something to my dad, or they did something to my grandfather. They either did something to my dad or did something to my grandfather. They either killed my dad or they killed my granddad. This has to be something of extraordinary proportion. Or maybe they stubbed their toes, because how irrational these people are, how they look for straws. Anything that gives them an in, anything that spurs them on, or they create something to spur them on. So maybe what they did was something the family would be annoyed with, but it's forgivable. It doesn't have to get to gang stalking where strangers are involved. And the strangers, they're not connected to you. All they see are dollar signs. They're collecting money. These are people who get paid to fuck with people. These are what you call the gophers and the flying monkeys. They're flying monkeys. It doesn't matter. And they're all fond of saying how many degrees they got. Okay. Gang stalking obviously does not require a degree. Whether you have one or not, you can take it up as a profession. It doesn't require a degree. You don't have to have one. You're just a gang stalker with a degree. Or you're a gang stalker without a degree. The same thing. You mess people's lives up. That's it. You don't need a degree to do that. With or without, they'll hire you anyway. So, with that being said, these people are off the charts. My body is getting sick. It's in pain all the time. And they're not showing any signs of stopping. They're in your head before you wake up. The man who we saw on the BBC News, the guy who's testing the product for Tesla, or Elon Musk, I should say, not Tesla, but he probably, they can't touch him, thank God for that, because then he would say something definitely. He would say, well, look, I'm hearing other people. I mean, if it's a computer program, think about it. They can hack computer programs. They hack them. They hack them. Why not hack that? If people can hack into a casino and steal $30 million and they can't find them, what's to hack into that? Of course they can. The thing with these monies, these large amount of monies, is that there's a set amount of money that's in circulation. So if you take $30 million from one place and you have it, I mean, what? They're going to start looking for excessive spending. If they're going to look for that for years, they're going to look for excessive spending. Now they're going to start laundering that. But they'll pick up on it. One of the things these people are doing now is they're filing these fictitious civil suits. I think they've been doing that for a while. These fictitious civil suits where they're giving each other money is a form of money laundering. That's what I think they're doing with the stamps. It's a lot of money, but the problem with the stamps is that they have to sell them to someone to get the money. They don't have any fucking money. All they had was a purse of stamps. They get them. They sell them they sell them and they get them. And they get money, and then they will punch you, and then they file a civil suit. Instead of one person filing the suit, you have several people, and then they get paid off. They come to an agreement. Well, each person get X amount of dollars for some fictitious shit on a piece of paper. It's a civil suit, but the arrangement was made before. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And I know that I fucking hate my fucking family for doing this. I told that woman, my cousin, my so-called cousin, what's happening to me. And I asked her, do you have these things? Is it, as I'm racking my brain to find out what could possibly be the cause of this. I said, the stamps. And she keeps saying she doesn't have it, but she speaks to me like she's talking down to me. Like you're just asking me. I'm asking you a fucking question, yes. My grandfather was in your home. Was your they used to call him Nana. Yes, he was there. He told me he wasn't being treated right. He told me he wasn't being I don't know if she's mad at me because she thinks he told me something. I don't know. He had a right to speak his mind. Everyone does. Unlike what they're trying to do to me is to keep shut my mouth. These people are bad. They're mostly they're not rational human beings anymore. At this point, this pretense is a reality for them. This has become their reality. It's no longer a pretense. Well, let's pretend this or pretend that. They don't have to anymore. It's a natural instinct of theirs. Like if you go in the woods, at any age I believe it can happen. You go in the woods and you get lost. You have to fight to survive. It's a whole new skill set you have to learn to survive in the jungle. There's snakes, there's insects, there's wild animals. You got to find what to eat, what will make you sick, what won't. Find fresh water. Find a place to sleep. It's a whole new skill set. And that becomes a routine, and that's what they know. It's the same thing with these people. This is a way of life for them. This is how they live. I don't want to be a part of this. I'm not saying here because they'll take this as I'm saying I want to die. No, I don't. These ones are very bad. Very, very bad. Wicked, wicked women. Wicked women. Like vicious, nasty, underhanded women. As soon as you say you're tired, well, you want to die. No, I don't. But anyway, I'm going to cut short this recording. I just need to get it out there. All over is hurting. It's just hurting. And it's coming, I don't know what it is. If it's just smart dust and they're electronically activating it from the outside and it just, I don't know what the hell it is. Right now my eye is burning. I need some help. I really do need some help.